Hey everyone, in today's interview, we are having Maayan Kotler. I'm sure you all have heard about TikTok. Yes, she's from TikTok, the most popular platform. Maayan Kotler is a head of APAC gaming at TikTok for business, and she is having 15 years of experience in leading marketing teams. She specializes in performance marketing, online advertisements, and B2B marketing. We welcome you, Maayan, to our show.
Thank you so much. And it's my honor to be here. And thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mind. So, Mind, I was just, I follow TikTok. I'm sure everyone is following TikTok very closely. And I was just Googling a lot of content on social media, on Google, everywhere. So, very interesting thing I have come across a report, report usually every company publish it. But what stuck in the mind is, what's next? The gaming trend report. It's stuck, yeah. So, I thought maybe we can connect with you, and I'm sure our subscribers, our viewership, they might be interested in knowing more about it. So, I thought, if, we can know more about it, dwell into deeper what it is all about. So, can you tell us about, the inception of the What's Next Gaming Trend Report and its primary objective?
Sure. So we have an annual report called What's Next Trend Report. And the What's Next Gaming Trend Report was introduced as an extension of that. And unlike the broader report, this new report focuses specifically on new consumer behaviors and changes within the gaming culture on TikTok. And the primary objective of this report is to assist brands in understanding how they can effectively engage with the vibrant gaming community on TikTok and create successful gaming related content on the platform. The report gives important insights into the gaming community on our platform, breaking down these insights into actionable takeaways and trend analysis. And this is extremely important for brands to be able to always be on top of the trends, knowing what's going on and happening. And with offering this, the report aims to equip businesses with the necessary tools that they need to grow their presence and reach their target audiences effectively on TikTok, and of course, specifically in gaming.
Yeah, true. So you just mentioned that, they are more into brand awareness, where should they target and all that stuff. So the report might have some dividation, right? Because I've just gone through the report and there are three trend forces: actionable entertainment, making space for joy, and community built ideas. Could you deeper dive into the essence of these trend forces and how they influence TikTok's gaming culture?
Yes, of course. The findings of the report are broken down into these three key trend forces that you just mentioned, and it underpins culture and content on TikTok, alongside with relevant signals for each of these forces that show emerging behaviors and interests.
Yeah.
Um, and I'll start with the first one that you mentioned, actionable entertainment. The new generation of audiences is more inspired to take action through relevant voices and fresh storytelling formats. And we found that one out of three TikTok users say they have searched for more information about a product or brand after watching content that TikTok creators shared about it. The majority, around 78% of global users, also are encouraging brands to try different ways to create content. Our gaming audiences don't just want to passively consume content, they want to actively engage with brands through fun edits, animations, cosplay, pushing brands to move beyond their traditional ads. The second trend first that you mentioned, making space for joy. The gaming community on our platform is a vibrant and dynamic group that thrives on humor and relevant content. TikTok offers a more interactive and authentic space for brands to connect with gamers. One of the remarkable aspects of this shift in gaming culture on our platform is the sense of belongings that users feel. With 75% of global TikTok users identifying themselves as part of a network of shared interests, it highlights the power of community and how the platform fosters connections among like-minded individuals. This sense of belongings that I mentioned is especially important for the gaming community. And that is why brands need to double down on content that will combine shared experiences, inside jokes, and common passions. The third trend force is the community-built ideals.
Yeah.
TikTok's appeals lie in its ability to bring together diverse communities and passionate subcultures. Gaming culture specifically thrives on this platform as it becomes an open and welcoming space where gamers from all kinds of backgrounds share their love for gaming. And with 77% of global TikTok users say they like it when brands come up with challenges, trends, or memes for others to join, brands are encouraged to get immersed in the community that forms their customer base and introduce new challenges and trends. That gives gamers new ways to engage. And these are the three trend forces that we have kind of bucket. And as much as they might be differentiated, they do have, in a way, something similar in commonality.
True, true. Very interesting. The pointers, the percentages, and the dividation you just mentioned. So you just mentioned that, 1 in 3 TikTok users, have searched for more information about a brand slash product after watching content as a TikTok creator shared about it. So how can business capitalize on this high engagement level to increase their market share?
So TikTok has significantly changed the gaming experience for users, providing endless inspiration for players beyond the game storyline. Gamers now are looking for community challenges on TikTok, fostering endless excitement and creativity. And for businesses, this represents a valuable opportunity to tap into the thriving gaming industry and drive growth. And by strategically leveraging the solutions for brands on the platform, brands can enhance their reach and connect with the gaming community on a deeper level. Businesses incorporate our solutions into their content creation and amplification strategies. They can effectively harness the dynamic power of our platform, crafting memorable and engaging campaigns that resonate with the gaming community. Within our diverse ecosystem, vibrant communities like gamer hashtag shows the potential for creativity and genuine connection. With more than 169 billion views, this hashtag, the gamer hashtag community, provides an unparalleled opportunity for marketers to connect with a vast and passionate gaming audience.
Wow, that's a great idea because you just mentioned that there's a community for gamers and they connect with each other. Because I now remember now the communities which I'm meeting a lot of people and they are like they are like, okay, I will be online in this time, you be the online, and then we'll play a game. There are a lot of sequencing game happening. So there are a lot of creativity behind all these things. So just wanted to understand more about it. What role does creativity, such as I just mentioned, fan edits and animations, play in the gaming culture on TikTok? How does this enhance the overall gaming experience for the users and help brands to increase the more awareness?
So creativity and the shape of fun edits and animations plays a significant role in gaming culture on TikTok. Today, gamers on the platform go beyond simply consuming content. They actively express their passion through creative, fun edits. And by crafting engaging and visually captivating edits, gamers express the excitement and awareness for their favorite characters and game titles. Viral hashtags on our platform, such as Game Edit, Genshin Edit, and Rocket League clips with millions or billions of views, shows the huge impact that creativity has on the gaming culture on TikTok. And for brands, this is actually a great opportunity to increase awareness and engagement. Users are more likely to connect with those brands that encourage their creative efforts in an engaging way. And brands should take advantage of our solution to tap into the gaming audiences in these engaging and creative ways. There are several solutions like that, such as branded hashtag challenges or voting stickers to spark conversations and develop branded effect to give audiences fun and new ways to create gaming content while sharing their own moments of joy. This leads or will lead to strengthen brand loyalty and positive brand images. And it's important for brands.
True, true. So, I was going through the report in detail, So, what I've observed is in the report, it suggests, highlights the importance of leveled playing field of gamers and developers on TikTok. How does this demographic space contribute to creativity and building meaningful connections? You just mentioned that there are a lot of connections to be happened, community, brands, and all that. So, how does this build a meaningful connections?
So on TikTok, gamers and developers connecting and sharing ideas really quickly. This by itself democratized the space, not only by paving the way for equal opportunities, but also plays an important role for fostering creativity and building connection within the community. Utilizing the power of short form videos, gamers and developers can quickly showcase their creation to a vast and receptive audiences, sparking a flow of inspiration across our platform. And that's all around that.
True. So we're talking about the content, gaming, and all. There are a lot of content must be happening on TikTok, right? So your report suggests, humor is in sponsored videos increases purchasing intent. How can brands effectively integrate humor into their marketing strategy on TikTok to boost their sales? This is my favorite thing, to understand from you.
So on our platform, humor is a way for businesses to establish a closer bond with their audiences. Globally, we found that our users are 1.4 times more likely to credit humor in a creator's sponsored video as a driven factor to their intent to purchase. The clever use of humor in content creation has a big power to elevate campaigns to engaging pieces of entertainment, which captures attention and leave a lasting impact. Interestingly, people find joy in discovering unique and entertainment content. Brands can tap into this by incorporating humor, which leads to higher user engagement in the form of likes, comments, share. These organic interaction not only fosters a sense of community, but also extend the reach for content through social sharing, and ultimately boosting its overall effectiveness. And in the fast-paced world of marketing, being memorable is a key. And humor and trends are powerful tools to achieve that. Brands that do not tap into this aspect are in a risk in a way to be left behind by their competitors who have successfully used these and take that for their advantage.
True, true. So mine, I was just going through the one of the TikTok pages, of the supermarket. So the humor, if you're talking about the humor, right? So one supermart had just uploaded a video on TikTok. The customer was dragging a what you call a trolley, and the customer just slipped, and that slipped off, and that humor content became so viral that supermart, the small supermart, have become more famous over the social media. So yeah, so I feel this is the humor content which you might be referring to. So yeah, it's very interesting. So mind, you just mentioned that gaming culture extends to other interests such as fashion, home decor, and food. So, how does this crossover impact the gaming community, and how can brands leverage it?
If you don't mind, I'll show some numbers here to demonstrate
Sure. No
this.
worries. Yeah.
There are more than 1 billion users on TikTok. 82% of them play games at least once a week. So doing the calculation, you can understand that these are not the typical gamers you might have in mind. And another interesting figure is that 75% of gamers discovered new gaming content on TikTok. That is only possible because our community creates content that goes beyond classic gaming content. It's not only direct gaming creators, it's a wide scope of creators from all walks of life. And for instance, I'll give you examples. Book Talk hashtag have over 100 billion views, and Food Talk hashtag have over 41 billion views on TikTok. And although their core interest is different from the gaming community, it still represents a golden opportunity for businesses to tap into different interests and engage different pools of audiences and show new sides of their brand.
Correct, correct, correct. Yeah, it because I was just having a conversation with one of the brand. They are into patient interior. So what they do is they interior the old hospital so that patient should feel comfortable, they feel fresh, and they use this TikTok thing to make that brand more visualization in terms of the people. Like, I have no idea about it, right? But in TikTok, everyone is in TikTok right now. So this is completely different. But yeah, people likes the content on TikTok. So like I've just shared the example of the patient, the hospital interior. So can you share some successful example of brands that have managed to thrive in the competitive industry by creating engaging gaming content through relatable voices and fresh storytelling on TikTok?
Sure, sure. Happy to give some examples. So brands within our platform are constantly pushing the boundaries of creativity,
Yeah.
and we love that. Creating content that resonate deeply with audiences, that's the key. And we saw this kind of innovation in the success stories of P&G's two campaigns, Revelation and Kim the Regent campaigns. In the Revelation campaign, V&G leveraged the features of TikTok, bringing their game to life through short, engaging videos that resonated with their target audiences. The voices of gamers combined with the approach of fresh storytelling not only captured the user's interest, but also fostered the sense of community around the game. This strategy not only boosted brand engagement, but also contributed significantly to the success of the campaign in a quite competitive landscape. And similarly, but a bit differently, with the Kim the Origin campaign, also by V&G, shows a great example of strategic brand positioning with the dynamic gaming sector.
Yeah.
And by adopting a culturally relevant approach to storytelling, V&G was able to tap into the interests and preferences of their target demographic. This storytelling, combined with the dynamic and visually appealing nature of TikTok videos, resulted in a significant increase in brand visibility and engagement. And through this innovative blend of voices and fresh storytelling, V&G not only curved a unique identity within the gaming landscape, but also fostered an interactive community of players.
True, mine. After deep diving into the report, this particular report which we are talking about, I think lot of brands who are not into this gaming thing, but they know how can they utilize now TikTok to use the gaming content, and these gaming companies know how to utilize their non-gaming audiences. So it is a perfect report which we are talking about. It has I have learned a lot about from this report about the TikTok, how brands can engage the content and all that stuff. But I will not leave you like this, because I know, TikTok might be coming up with a lot of reports in future. This is one of the report. So lastly, could you please give us a sneak peek into the future of gaming on TikTok? And what trends do you foresee the shaping in the industry in the coming years?
Wow. Big question. It's interesting to think, always about the future, but we are feeling it all the time because we're in a very fast-paced industry. So the gaming landscape has been in a constantly evolving um, space. It is crucial to proactively adapt to this evolving landscape. This means that brands need to explore new avenues and experiment with diverse approaches to effectively market these innovative gaming experiences. And by being open to innovation and staying ahead of the curve, marketeers can position themselves at the forefront of this exciting times and changes. Reaching users who are eager to explore and involve themselves in these. And what I mean by that is that this trend report actually pinpoints exactly that: being ahead of the curve, knowing what's going on, being part of the change. And I think that we have the opportunity to be part of what is the next trend, what is the next thing that is happening. And businesses must be willing to test different strategies to deliver compelling and relevant campaigns. By understanding the changing dynamics of user behavior and preferences in this digital revolution, brand can build authentic connections and drive meaningful engagement to capture the attention and loyalty of their target audiences. So I hope I answered your question. I think that this is a way of seeing how we are part of these ever evolving changes, and make sure that brands are part of it as well.
True, my no, no, you have correctly said, because I also believe, the technology is changing so quickly that you are not aware, tomorrow is something new comes up, right? So brands, we all as an individual, also the marketers, we have to go with the change and we have to update ourselves. And all these reports, like from TikTok report, I truly, believe that everyone should take reference of these reports and be updated themselves and about and their brands as well. Thank you so much, Mayan. It was lovely talking to you. And any last word of thoughts for our audience? Anything you want to add on?
Wow. So first of all, thank you for this huge opportunity. It was amazing talking to you and sharing from our really latest report, which I would like just to encourage everyone to take a look at it. Be ahead of the curve. Make sure to be there. I think it's a great opportunity for everyone, and I'm looking forward.
True, true. Thank you so much, man. You have a good day.
Great. Thank you so much.